It's been a while actually since we done a little update, so I think it's only right that I update you guys with what is happening, why I haven't uploaded in the last like week and a half, and it's quite simple actually. I've been feeling a little bit down. I knew this day would come. I did say I reckon this day would come as well. As some of you guys may know, we're looking to start like 3 or 4 channels at once, you know. So we're gonna have this channel for horror, we're gonna have more 3DP, which will be just basically every other kind of game really, and everything that's not horror apart from RPGs, where we're gonna have our own channel just for JRPGs. But obviously recording, as much as I've been recording, I've been trying to create a backlog, so if I have days where I'm sick or I can't record, etc., I don't have to worry about uploading, you know. If there's a new release, I don't have to panic and rush and record 6 videos on that particular game straight away, because I've got another 200 videos already prepared. So we've been like just building our backlog basically, so all my channels will be in great health for when they all launch. But to do that and to meet the timeline I want to meet means I've been recording like 8 to 9 hours a day for like around 2 months, and it does train you after a bit, you know. 4 hours a day is enough, you know. 4 hours a day to me is like the perfect in-between point. 3 to 4 hours a day recording. But to do that many, to create a backlog, it's been... At times it's been hell, because if you guys know, I'm from England and the weather here has been pretty shit. I've not had rain in my city in about 50 days. My back garden grass is like the savannah at the moment. It is literally just yellow dead grass. My local park is yellow dead grass. There's been about 5 wildfires in my area just in the past 2 weeks, and they said if we get another heat wave, we're gonna have to be careful for more fires, and even fires in people's gardens. And we got another heat wave. At the moment, it's about 38 degrees. Our houses are just not built for it. So I think also recording in this heat has also trained me mentally, emotionally, and physically. I do feel like my commentary and me as a person, me as a commentator, me getting out of my little shell and showing more of who I am, etc., has been... It's been happening. It's like a progress. I see that every kind of record, I'm becoming more and more out of my shell and more comfortable. But yeah, it just trained me in the end, thanks to this weather and multiple things. I don't know whether you guys can see it, but when I've been recording during that period, I knew that I was going to gain weight, and I knew I was going to have to drink a lot of fizzy drinks and junk food to just give me that quick energy just to survive through the recordings, etc. So I did gain 8 pounds during that stage, but in the last 2 weeks I have shedded the 8 pounds off straight away. So I don't know whether you guys can see it, but my health, I feel healthier, I feel fitter, I feel stronger. I'm eating healthier, I'm drinking healthier now. I'm on a strict diet, a strict regime. This week we started also doing the exercises, the cardio bits. A bit of the muscle part will start maybe next week sometime, excuse me. A little bit of acid there. I'm always going to suffer from acid. I do have a hernia and next to my stomach, and when I did have my appendix out, they did tell me there's no point taking it out, you know, you're just gonna have to deal with this acid reflux and the heartburn. You're just gonna have to take medication for the rest of your life, because if they operate, there's a 50% chance it'll come back. But anyway, back on topic, away from my hernia and my acid problem. I just feel like it trained me, you know, it just trained me, doing all that recording, doing all that rendering, the editing, doing all those thumbnails, doing all the titles, doing all the subtitles as well for every single one. It did weigh down me quite a bit, but we're not far off, you know. We are still about... we're about 80 videos away from launch of every single channel. Every channel being launched with daily content is about 80 videos away. So I'm thinking I might just start recording around 3 to 4 hours a day. And we'll just keep around that line and eventually we'll hit it. I did want to reach it earlier because I wanted to complete the Final Fantasy VII remake games before the new one comes out. I wanted to complete Xenoblade Chronicles before Genesis comes out, and I wanted to beat Zelda Ocarina of Time before the remake dropped, which I still might be able to, but that is why I was pushing myself extra hard. Also, when you're on a diet like mine where you cut all sugar, cut all caffeine, and your fat is pretty much like 15 to 20 grams a day, and you're having like 150 grams of protein a day, eventually the first week or two you're going to feel tired, trained, etc. And yeah, it just all come at once, you know, the recording, the weather, and eventually obviously the diet all caught up with me. I do feel positive, I do feel stronger, I do feel driven, I do feel like I've got more energy. I'm bouncing off the walls some days with so much energy, you know, so the reverse is very much in swing, and I've hit rock bottom and now I'm bouncing back up. Can you call it rock bottom? I guess rock bottom's when my dad died. I wouldn't say this is rock bottom. I'd say this was just a tired spell, you know. But now we're starting to eat healthy and everything. Everything's great. I'm hoping to obviously lose more weight, another 20 pounds, get lean, put some muscle on again like I was when I was a flipping like I was 10 years ago or so, and while also uploading 3, 4, 5 videos a day across all my channels. So it is a massive project. I don't see it as, you know, this is just one YouTube project. I see it as this is a whole rebuild, a rebuild of my life, the rebuild of my channel, the rebuild of me, the rebuild of my fitness, my strength, conditioning, everything. It's like a full scale rebuild across every single thing possible. Excuse me for not wearing this t-shirt. It is freaking hot. My back is soaked right now. Just sat in this room, bro. In this room right now, it's about 34 degrees. So, and that's with aircon on, by the way. And yes, in UK, we don't really have aircon in our buildings, unless you got money for it, and it's about 15,000 or 20,000 to fit aircon in my house, like the proper aircon. So instead, I got one of these portable, noisy boxes, the cheap method. But hey, fuck it. If it works a little bit, then it's better than nothing, you know. But yeah, we're still chasing our dreams. We're still chasing this goal. There's no quitting or anything with this channel. It's just I had low energy. I just started my diet. We got a heat wave and everything, and I thought to myself, let's get everything into the perfect routine first. So I've got a new skincare routine. I don't know whether you guys can see that or anything. So I've got a skincare routine that's doing wonders on my skin, actually. I don't know whether the lights are doing it justice, but my skin has improved like flipping 90%. I've always had these bags under my eyes, which sometimes when it comes to YouTube, I get insecure about the tiredness in my eyes, especially when I'm recording like 8 hours a day. I do get really thick, big black bags under my eyes. So I've been using cream to try and heal it, and around here, actually, it's starting to go. You can't really see it on the camera, but in person, it's like a brand new skin, like going along here. It's like I've been burnt, basically, and I've had like a skin graft. I've got like a white skin going along here, but it's not quite blended in or matching my normal skin tone yet. But yeah, I've been putting cream, and the cream apparently is supposed to actually help you grow thicker skin along here to improve the bag. So yeah, I'm doing the skincare routine. I'm on a freaking diet. I'm doing cardio. I'm doing muscle training, as well as recording like 5 videos a day, which is annoying. It's annoying to do all this at once, but hey, if you really want something in life, you gotta throw yourself in the deep end and just fucking do it. Don't give a shit what people think. Just go and chase your dreams, chase your goals, and just go and do shit, bro. Just don't sit on your ass and say, I want to lose weight. Don't sit on your ass to say, I want better skin. Don't sit on your ass and say, I wish I was fit. I wish I could last longer, like running or walking or something. Don't just sit there and say, I wish I was a better YouTuber. Go out there and fucking do it, bro. And that's what I'm just doing right now. Recordings, I will hopefully... We got a rainy spell coming up in the next week. We're going to have 5 days of rain in my area. This will be the first time we've had rain in like 50 odd days, like I said. So hopefully this means I can actually start recording again, you know, because I really would love to fucking record again. What I might do, okay, I'm thinking about it right now on the whim, you know, this isn't planned or anything. More 3DP. The channel more 3DP. Starting Monday, I will be uploading Ocarina of Time, the original. I'll be playing it on my Switch too. And I'll upload it twice a week for the first like 3 or 4 weeks to begin with. There'll be no other videos, just Ocarina of Time for the first few weeks. Let's get YouTube into the idea that more 3DP is active, you know, obviously when I start uploading, and slowly feed it data before we start doing Luigi's Mansion, we start doing Breath of the Wild, and all a Tomb Raider. Gosh, what other games have I got on there? There'll be a shit ton of games anyway, you know, GTA, Red Dead Redemption, etc, etc. So yeah, let's start slowly on that channel. I'll do that beginning Monday. Also the horror channel, this channel, the main channel, we will carry on with Resident Evil and all the other series, starting again Monday. Let's get back into the routine of also now, recording and uploading. I mean, we've nailed the healthcare, we've nailed the facial, I mean, we've nailed the skincare routine, we've nailed the health and the diet, we've nailed you know, the exercise and the cardio. And now it's time to nail this schedule perfectly for you guys and for me, and let's go have some fun. You guys have the fun, I do the hard work. No, it's fun. I can't lie, it is fun recording. It's just so much other shit that you got to do, like editing, thumbnails and stuff. It's kind of annoying, but I understand that this is something I'm gonna have to do, probably until this channel grows. If this channel ever grows, you know, if the channel does grow, 100% I'm letting people edit videos for me, and I'm letting people do thumbnails, etc. for me, 100%. Because imagine I do 4 hours a day recording, I've got another like 10 hours to myself and my family and everything else. So it would be a great weight off my shoulders to be able to actually have that point where I'm not doing, you know, the editing or the thumbnails at some point. But also on the topic of thumbnails, I think it's freaking obvious. Everyone's using AI now, including the biggest channels, bro. I can literally get, well, I could just copy Mr. Beast's flipping thumbnail now and put my face on it and just change a few elements to it. And there you go. I've got the new grade type of freaking thumbnail that everyone is using on this platform. Everyone's using AI, whether it's slop or enhancements, whether it's glossing over certain things or adding certain elements, you know, like when it comes to thumbnails, there's almost nearly every single thumbnail out there has some sort of AI element to it. And I feel like the best way for me as a person, because this channel isn't about me just playing Resident Evil or whatever, or the brand 3DP, if you want to call it that. It's not about the game I'm playing. It's about me, the personality. You come to watch me, you come to enjoy me. At first you're coming for the game, but hopefully you stay for me. And I think it'll be totally disingenuine and also against that philosophy I have for this channel if I use a lot of AI on my actual thumbnail. So the only AI I'm going to be using is to enhance the screenshots. And when I say enhance the screenshots, I don't mean regenerate the screenshots from the game. I mean, if there's a flipping image of a game, let's say Luigi's Mansion, for example, the image of the game is like 4060p. I will upscale it with an AI application to get it to 1080p. You know, just enhance the quality of that screenshot a little bit. Other than that, I don't see myself really using AI for anything at all on this channel. Not videos, not editing, not thumbnails, maybe descriptions, because I am lazy at writing. I am dyslexic, so sometimes I do use applications and so forth for, you know, when it comes to writing. I'm sure it's pretty obvious that I do use applications to fix my grammar, etc. So I might use that for descriptions, but when it comes to actual artwork, I think to show the kind of person that I am, I should really just have my face and a screenshot and just show the world I'm an amateur small-time YouTuber, but I'm genuine and myself, and I'm not relying on any AI or false gimmicks. You know, I just feel like it suits me as a person more by just giving you guys that genuine thumbnail rather than the slop that some people are putting out there. So you could just expect maybe the game name, my face, and possibly just a screenshot. That'll be the thumbnails from now on. You know, they take about 5 minutes to do. I have about 120 freaking pictures of my ugly face, so it really don't take 5 minutes for me to make them, to be honest with you. So I can't really hate on that part. So yeah, that is the plan for the channel. That is why I've not been uploading. This is, I rabbited on a bit. I always flipping rabbit on, don't I? But that's just me as a person, I guess. So that's why I've not been uploading. That's the update on my health and my off YouTube stuff. That's the update for all my channels. That's the update for my thumbnails. That's the update for a lot of things. You know, we've covered a lot of subjects in this video. I'll catch you guys on Monday. And also, when I upload this video, and while I'm recording this now, because I will be uploading it maybe like an hour or two after I finish recording this, it is actually my freaking birthday. And typical me fashion, right? I don't make a big deal out of it. I don't go and celebrate it, etc. I am just working it and working again. This girl said to me last night, "What are you doing for your birthday?" And I said, the same thing I do every day. I'm going to be working out. I'm going to be on a fucking diet, and I'm going to be doing some YouTube stuff. Like, the plan don't change. I'm not going to sit there and celebrate a birthday when I've not achieved my goals or achieved anything, you know. As far as I'm concerned, like, I'm a nobody, I'm a failure, I'm a piece of shit, and until YouTube grows, I'm a failure in my own eyes. So I'm not going to celebrate, you know, stuff like birthdays. You know, there's no such things as like days off. Well, there is at the moment because the heat wave. But take away the heat wave, and I would be actually right here, right now, doing shit. In fact, today I'll probably go and edit some old thumbnails actually, and like put my new style on some more, because I do feel like, I don't know, some of them Resident Evil ones ain't hitting to me. You know, they're not hitting the spot. But yeah, no days off starting from Monday. Behind the scenes, obviously no days off when it comes to dieting and exercise, etc. You know, like I said, I've achieved nothing, so I do not deserve a day off. So yeah, I'll catch you guys Monday.